Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, is everything working? I think so. Okay. I got it working. I got my favourite game working. I'm so excited. You can hear the music playing already. I'm so excited to play this game. I'm going to be waiting for a few minutes though before I actually play because I'm going to be like nibbling my lunch while the intro's on because the intro is very freaking long. This game that I'm playing now is my all-time. Oh no, Blackbird! Hello, Blackbird. Hi. Sorry, I love birds. I think they're adorable. This game, it's so good. It's so good. I'm like watching the thing now, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm going back to it. I fucking love this game so much. But yeah, I finally got it working. I was playing around with the settings a little bit over the last 5-10 minutes, and I finally got it working. So as soon as the microwave's popped and I get my lunch, I'm gonna nibble here, and then we can all watch the introduction, and I can play Okami. Ah! I fucking love it. So yeah, actually I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit so I can tell you guys a bit about it. So basically Okami, let me get some information on it for those who don't know anything about Okami and anything like that. But I'm like over the friggin' moon. Over the friggin' moon. So this game originally came out in 2006, April 2006, and it is basically like a ukiyo-e styled game. So ukiyo-e is a Japanese style of art, and the most famous one is the waves. Oh, just said the microwave. Most famous one is the waves. So it's kind of styled like that, and it's to do with the it's kind of like a new story on the Japanese gods, essentially, and you play as the one called Amaterasu, who's the god of the sun. And basically they're all like depicted as animals, and you play a wolf. And there's a massive sort of history to the character. You learn it as you play, and oh my god, like this game's story, every single time I play it, I find something new, and I forget something that I did last time or something in the previous time that I played it, and I'm like, oh my god, yeah, this is the thing. Oh my god, yeah, I've got to do that. This game, it's so big. There's so much to do in it, and the story is so, like, there's just a lot in it. But it's so good the way that it tells the story, and it flows through, and you think you're coming to the end of the story, but you're not. There's another act, and then you come to the end of that one, and you think that it's, and then it's not. There's another one, and it's like there's like 4 parts to this story, and you think you're gonna come to the end of that act, but you don't. You carry on, and there's more to it because there's a bigger character, and there's a bigger story, and there's a bigger battle. So like I'm making this game sound absolutely amazing. It is very old. It has been remastered as HD, which was done in 2017. But yeah, you can probably tell how excited I am to play this game. I fucking loved it when it came out, and I've played through it probably about 20 plus times from start to finish. I think the quickest I've been able to complete it, if I had like a solid, I think it normally takes me about a week if I have like a solid sort of 8-hour session a day on it. But that's because I like to explore, and I like to run around, and I like to do things and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I'm just gonna grab my microwave lunch, which was leftovers from last night, and then I will load up the game, and then we can all watch the beginning of the introduction and the start of the game, and you can meet Amaterasu, and one of my favourite characters of all time, like one of my favourite sidekick characters, basically, called Issen. And Issen is fucking hilarious. So, we got that. Right, there we go. I got my lunch. It's leftovers. I'm just going to put the sound back up. Don't know how to adjust the sound on this game at the minute. I don't know how loud it's going to be. I did turn it down in game, but we'll so yeah, I hope you enjoy this game as much as me. I also don't know where I'm going to put my camera at the minute, so I might have to shift it around because I can't remember the HUD of the game. But yes! Actually, I'm going to turn my camera off so you guys can... Ah! Tiny hamlet known as Kamaki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honoured as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, the fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice to an annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse anyone who gazed in them. No one dared disobey the horrific beast. When the night of sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Hi DJ! Sorry, I'm just doing an intro at the minute. Before long, the night of the accursed festival had arrived. A white-plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harbouring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by this sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi travelled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. The Moon Cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leapt with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless night. But Orochi's hide was like steel. The blade left nary a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigued and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if to protect Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. Alas, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying heads, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Mysterious and terrifying, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes, majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow. But Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by his sword, Nagi, who had been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary. Channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms, he leapt ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome head separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. Shiranui had succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed its eyes and drifted off as into slumber. Peace had last returned to Kamiki village. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years have passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, It couldn't be. It's just a legend. Nothing but a fairy tale. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness into the world. Utter that prayer unto me and unleash my power. There's always one. A horrible tragedy suddenly swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. I'm very well. I'll be back on camera in a second. How are you? Wood sprite Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. There is no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now is the time. We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Okami Amaterasu. Ah, such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such a wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother and the origin of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the saviour, whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demon so many years ago, has not changed one bit. Seeing you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. I forgot that happened. Oh God. Amaterasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to deviousness and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. Please, use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. Eh? What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Ho ho ho! She can laugh on it. She can laugh herself. It's fine. There he is. Phew! What on earth? You again. Ow, ow, ow. Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more interesting, that's all. Were you napping in my clothes again, bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Ison. Wandering artist Ison. This little bouncing friend is fucking hilarious. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great blush. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing, no? What's with you, furball? You look kind of down in the dumps. Actually, you look kind of familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Wow, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? Handsome guy like me should never be covered in wolf slobber. You'll regret messing with the greatest one. Don't make me use my best sword. Think about who against you. Fucking love this game. Love this game. What's the growly sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh great god, Amaterasu. I've used all the power I have to protect Kamiki village. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free, and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Only your awesome power can restore life to the world. The trees return to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that. If you cut it down, the village will be restored. But it's awfully high up there. If you don't use some kind of special power, there's no way you're gonna reach it. This darkness is really getting to me too. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Okay, give me 1 second to turn my camera back on because... Hi! I'm back. Holy shit! Holy shit! Look at me now! Yes! Anyway. Oh dear. I hope you all got enjoyed that little intro. I can't believe how long it took. It was like 15 minutes on it. So what I'm going to do is whenever a character talks, you go zoom. Whenever a character talks, I'm not very good at voice acting, but I'm going to try and like give the main characters their own voice. So like Ison, I'll probably give him a bit of an accent at some point. Well, I'll try and work out kind of like how I could voice Ison. Just to kind of give them a bit more of a character, and then you'll be able to know, differentiate between the main characters and like the side characters, that sort of thing. Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this in the village. Well, we better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the mouse to look around. See, changes your point of view. Boy, you really look so helpless. You sure you're gonna be okay? Motivational quote. Okay, hang on. Hang on. Give yourself some credit for the days you made it through when you thought you couldn't. There you go. That's your little bit of motivation. Ooh. Oh, there we go. I can move the camera around now. Right. Hold on. That's enough. Oh.
How much have you had to drink today?
Thank you for the hydrate. I've actually got a milkshake with me. I had to do some shopping, so I thought, well, I'll treat myself to a milkshake. But I don't think they added the strawberry. So it's just a milk. It's just milk, I think. So I'm a bit disappointed in McDonald's. I also didn't get time to eat all my food while I was narrating. They say once your reflection appears on its surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror. Basically, it's a save point. Sorry. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. That way you can always get back if you're stuck or something. Gotta be prepared while you're still learning the ropes. Well, I kinda know the game, so I know when would be a good point to save and when not. Look at all those bosses waiting to be broken. But then there might be something good inside. Press the... Okay, I've not played this on PC before, so I actually don't know the controls. You can do that anytime you see something to break. But basically pots and stuff have like money in. And fruit. So there's a lot of stuff in this game that... Oh god. The mouse is a bit sensitive. I might have to... Double jump! Whoa, whoa, hold on there, Furrball. Get a load of that. That chest looked mighty tempting. Well, I can headbutt that shit. It's fine. Just needs to double jump. So press space to jump, then press space again to do a wall jump. Oh! Yeah, I can't double jump yet. I have to learn it later on. That is a thing. There's a dojo in this game. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasure. Excuse me. But yeah, the stuff you can collect in this game is yen, obviously for buying stuff. And like learning new things. Oh yeah, one of the things that you can learn to do in this game is pee. And it's fucking hilarious. Like, there's a dojo in the game where you learn like fighting techniques and that sort of thing. But later on in the game you can learn to pee, and that's an attack. And it actually does damage to enemies, but it also gives you like special, you obtain a holy bone. A holy bone is basically like, yeah. So like, when dogs pee, obviously they cock their leg. So you cock your leg and pee. And it's an attack. But it's like, obviously they have their little jokes in these types of games. Oh yeah, this is the first time you get to see the whole like, one of the cool things of this game. Cool mechanics. But yeah, you learn to pee, and basically if you pee on a demon at a certain point in a fight, it gives you a demon fang, and demon fangs basically get you like unique items essentially, but it's very much later in the game that you get it. This shouldn't be so hard and Amaterasu, was it? That's kind of long. Mind if I call you Amy? Listen, Amy, ever heard of the spirits of the bush? Good bushwork has its own soul. At least that's what they say. Just watch. It'd take all day to explain. A picture's worth 1,000 words, right? This is one mechanic in the game that I fucking love. Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of many bush techniques that use divine power. It's a bush god. Power that makes things restore broken or missing things. I practiced really hard just to master this one technique, but there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 bush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When the deity died, its power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within objects all around us, but God or no God, how can anyone have the power to master all 13? The main character right here, Cap. Sorry. Obviously that's releasing the premise of the fact that we will learn all 13 bushes. We learned 2 in here. The River of the Heavens. They mean the fabled Stardust River. But I sure don't see anything like that around here. It couldn't be that little puddle over there, could it? No, it's not. Because we have to go up here. I remember the start of this game very well. We go all the way up here. Wow, look at the stars twinkle. Who is it first? I can't remember the name of the... I haven't seen such a beautiful nighttime sky in ages. Hey, look! Are those stars forming a pattern? Or is it just me? Is it the dragon? Yeah, it's the dragon. It's the dragon and the rat. There's one missing. Guess I'll just have to draw the missing star. But you can't do it! Bah! Looks like I'm not ready to draw missing stars. Press control, then hold the bush, then draw. I'm sure a heck of a lot of time practicing that. Okay. Beep! So every single one of these gods are linked to an actual god in Japanese mythology as well. Because Ami is actually Amaterasu, who's the sun god in Japanese mythology, and is a woman. So everyone like mistakenly thinks of Okami, well, Amaterasu as a male when they first see them, but Ami's actually a female. Which Isin learns later on in the game and is like, what do you mean fucking fair maiden? It's because somebody refers to them as a fair maiden. Why isn't it Mother Amaterasu? And that's why she's also called Mother. But Isin can't really see this. He can hear it, but he can't really see it. I apologise for not contacting you sooner during these long years. Having never forgotten you, I, Yomigami, God of Restoration, have eagerly awaited this day when we could again meet. While you were away, the 13 spirits of the bush that you once possessed, including myself, have been scattered across this land of men and now lie in disarray. I became a constellation and managed to survive until now. The time has come for you to seek out and reunite all the techniques. Your power is what is needed to restore the dried riverbed of the heavens and renew the flow of stardust. It does come back. I can't remember where exactly. But you can see the bear. Oh yeah, that's Kokari's dad. I'm not going to talk to him yet though. I think the bear's up here. Is it up here? The bear just come back later on. Is it in here? I don't think it is. Oh god, the camera. Oh, that's another way to that's a way to get to Shinshu Field without having to take the water path. It just takes you to above it so you can jump down. If I remember rightly. Where's the bear again? Is he up there? Oh yeah, so that's where you come through from Shinshu Field, where the flames are. So that's where you come through, and then you've got the bit to the right. So the bear appears there later on, and then with the acorn that we just saw down there, you can take that acorn. This is where I said the ball thing comes into play a few times. You can take the ball all the way up and around there, all the way up underneath here, and then all the way up to the bear, and then he gives you praise. And you can, every single time you see a ball, the bear is somewhere near, so you can do that every single time, and he gives you praise. They'll obviously like upgrade your stuff. That little flying thing is another power. It's part of the trio, so it's the Vine ability, which you get in the Tetsuya ruins. Do you get another ability in the ruins? No, you get another ability outside of the ruins in the area that we're in now, but it's after Tatsuya ruins. It's to do with the moon, which is why the kid mentions the fact that the moon's reflection was swallowed whole. So yeah, I hope you guys who've been watching have enjoyed what you've seen so far of this game. I absolutely friggin' love it. I'm gonna find a save point actually. It's downstairs, isn't it? It's in there. It's in here, isn't it? I'm sure it's in here. I'm sure it's in here. Yeah, it is. I can see it on the map. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. It's been very fun to play again and reminisce and get all the memories come flooding back of everything that needs doing in this game, because every single song I hear brings a memory, every single sound I hear brings a memory, every single object that I see brings a memory, and the characters that I see bring so many memories back, because I played this game all the way through high school. It was out on PS2. That's when I first got it. It was PS2 originally, then they remastered it for PS3, then they remastered it for PS4, and I've played it every single time on every single platform, and now I'm obviously playing it on PC. And this, how old was I when I first played it? It came out in 2006. How was I in 2006? I was 13. Was it? Wait, no, 2006. How old was I in 2006? I can't think. I had my I was 14. Yeah, so I played it that year because my friend had it. I borrowed it off her. I absolutely loved it. I had to give it back to her, and then I got it myself. And I played it on PS2 a few times, completed it. And then I got it in college again, and played it a few times in college. And then I played it a few times again while I was working. And then I played it a few times again not long after meeting John on PS3, and then it was on PS4, so I played it a few times. And then I just thought I'm going to play it again on stream in front of you guys. So, and it's the game that kind of, like, I've loved playing games. I absolutely love playing games, and I have for a very long time. I've been playing like PS1. I was on like Sega consoles and all that kind of stuff when I was little, but this game is the game that made me fall in love with story-driven games, because of how big it was and how vast it was. I don't think I've ever been able to find a game like it in regards to story since, that I've absolutely loved, and it is my #1 game. The characters are funny. I keep going on about banging on about the story, but the story itself is amazing. The gameplay mechanics I think are really unique. It's not like with the brush and everything. I can't think of another game. If there is another game like it, then tell me, because I fucking love to play it. I can't think of another game like it. Obviously, with the mechanics of you learning stuff as you go in the game, a lot of games use that like idea, but I think the way that the creators did with Okami, I don't think there's anything in regards to character and art style and the way that the game is designed. I don't think I've seen anything like it. They have got sequels of this game, which was released on the Wii, which I never got to play, unfortunately. But I'm going to see if I can watch them somehow. Xbox 360 is what you started with. Oh, that's cool. I did have a 360, because I played the Fable games on it, and the Mass Effect trilogy on it. But yeah, this is the game that kind of like started off story-driven games for me. Right, and it's story-driven games are like my favourite kind of game to play now. Even though it is open world, so you can run around and go wherever you want, but it's obviously limited to areas because of how big the game is altogether. I don't think any system would be able to handle how big this world is in general. If they actually, I think modern consoles actually would probably be able to handle it. How big the world is, because of how much they can contain. Yeah, they probably could actually, thinking of Horizon. But yeah, at the time, the consoles couldn't handle how big the world.
How much have you had to drink today?
How much have I had a drink today? I haven't got a drink. I'm gonna have to quickly get a drink. Hang on, DJ. I haven't had much to drink, but thank you for the hydrate. I left it in the kitchen earlier, this juice. But yeah, I fucking love this game. I did just save it, didn't I? I did, yeah. Save it again, because I'm rambling. My remote wall is exploding. Sorry, I'm just closing the game down. I'm not used to close. There we go. Right. Oh my god, can you guys still hear the sound? Why is the sound playing? What the fuck? I closed the game! Ah! What? What? Why is... Okay, there we go. It's gone. That's, that threw me off, I'll be honest. But yeah, I need to go do a few things now, so I'm going to shoot off for the day. I won't be online tomorrow because I'm out for the day. I won't be online Thursday because again I'm out for the day for my birthday doing stuff. Friday I'll be online. I don't know what time I'll be online. I'm hoping 3 o'clock. No, the game didn't know what to do. I closed it, but the sound was playing. I'm hoping I'll be back online at 3 o'clock on Friday. Maybe earlier, fingers crossed. Because obviously on Friday it's my birthday. So I'm going to do a bit of a longer stream. I'll probably be having dinner while I'm on stream as well, so I can talk to you guys. And kind of do like a little bit of a talking bit, and maybe if my friends are still playing games while I'm eating, we can watch their game on my stream. If I get them to stream it through Discord to me. We'll see. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. This game, honestly, I am going to continue playing it. I'm going to be playing this alongside Dragon Age. And then obviously I've got my multiple games that I can play with my friends. So I will do. I'm out travelling tomorrow. We'll probably be online on Discord, but I won't be like playing many games tomorrow night. And then Thursday I'll be gone all day. So yeah, I'll kind of be here, but I won't be on Twitch. So, but thank you for coming in, DJ. It's been lovely to chat. I'm glad work's been okay. I hope it's staying safe, keeping well. Thank you for everybody who has lurked. I can see you all in the chat. Those who have been lurking and watching, do massively appreciate it. And I hope you have a lovely afternoon, evening, whatever you're up to in the world. I hope the next few days are good for you. And I'll hopefully see you on Friday for laughs and jokes, loads of party games. Because I am planning to play Among Us, I'm planning to play Pico Park, planning to play Dead by Daylight, planning to play Golf with Friends. So if anybody wants to join in on those games, though I'm playing those games, I'm making it open for people to join. So if you have those games, if you want to play those games, you're more than welcome to join. I'll be getting them all set out because I've got a few friends to play Among Us, but obviously the maximum amount of people you can have on Among Us now is 15 people. So it'd be good to get a lot more people on Among Us, and then it'd be good to get a few more people on Pico Park as well, because I think that would be hilarious. So I wish it didn't work on Friday. Oh, god damn it, DJ. Oh no, don't worry, it's fine. Yeah, like it's not like obviously you have to come. It's come if you can. Come if you can. If you can play, even better. But if not, then you can watch us all fail at all these puzzle games and that sort of stuff. So, and there'll probably be Phasmophobia and Devour actually, because Pug did. Pug, bless him, he bought me Pico Park and Devour for my birthday, so he bought me those two games, so bless him. We'll be playing those together. So anyway, I'm rambling, so I hope you guys all have a cool one, whatever you're up to this evening, tomorrow, Thursday, and stay safe and carry on being superstars, because you all are, and we'll speak again soon. So